Why does it hurt when I pee?
I
Oh,
want
yeah,
to.
zap it, right?
I want to ask Claire something. You might not like it, but I'm gonna.
Wait a minute, there's no Claire here.
Shirley or me?
That's
Christine?
Oh no,
Shirley.
not Claire.
That,
Christine.
listen, this is
Did
the
Doug
only daughter
drink-
that I
Did
have
Doug
that ever
drink
talks
very
to
much
me.
when he was with your mom?
I'm sorry, what?
Did he drink?
Yeah, every single day.
I knew it. Did he?
Did he
drink?
tell you he didn't?
No, he didn't say. But did he start in the morning or did he wait until after?
He'd go through a whole bottle of a fifth of vodka every day.
Huh? A
Probably.
fifth of
Is that
vodka
the big one? Yeah,
all the time?
every day. Sometimes he'd wait till 10, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Did you not want me to say that?
Yeah,
Is that-
right.
I don't know, it was every day.
All right, yes.
Well, you know what? He, with all that drinking, and he's been doing that ever since I met him, he has not had an alcoholic crisis that put him in the hospital yet.
What do you mean, like your liver shutting down?
Yeah, or like a bleeder.
I was really surprised because you were always very healthy. What he did is, and I don't know, and he always was very muscular, healthy, and you took a lot of vitamins and you ate every once in a while. You took a lot of vitamins, but I thought, how is this guy surviving? At the time you were 50-something, 55, you just looked as healthy as can be. Well, you had your little alcohol belly. I mean, everybody,
Well,
you don't have it now.
It's
Well,
Yeah.
how did your mom feel about that? Did she try to get him to?
She didn't get him, she knew it was.
Come on,
She
her
didn't
mom.
try to-
Her mom's
See, that's the big trouble we have had from the very beginning is I don't drink at all, and I just finally I just got to the point where I said, well, Doc, I don't want. I know you're going to have a crisis one of these days.
What kind of crisis? Like a body
Well,
crisis?
people in here have them all the time. Alcoholics, you know, bleed out. One of the common thing is a bleeder.
Or your lungs? or
No,
your heart?
your veins all get real. My stepdad, he started having bleeding episodes time and again. My dad was an alcoholic, so and so was all his
He
brothers.
was a bisexual alcoholic, okay?
So I know all the ways that
Bisexual.
you could go to bed at night and wake up dead because of a bleeder. You know, it can fill your
Well, I
stomach.
think after how many years? I mean, you drank way before you met my mother. So, I mean, over the years it's
did
going to
he
happen.
work?
You know that.
Did he ever? Was he?
Did you not
working?
tell her anything about you?
Well, I know he was in sales, right? I know he had, but he had to work at some point. But he, right?
I'm surprised he's not telling you all this, but that's, I don't know what I should say or not say. I don't
You
know.
can say whatever you want to say.
Well, if
Come on,
you get a job,
sweetie,
he lasted a couple
look,
days.
Look, I don't know
Couple of
Shirley.
days.
I don't know
Did he tell them
Shirley.
they were all asses and he quit?
I don't even know her.
He what?
This is the
Oh,
only woman
oh,
I've
wow.
ever known. The first time I met you, remember this, your mother's living with you in that little apartment over there in Florissant, and you used to go in and out the window, you know, and I told her, you know how to do that. You go in and out of windows, in and out, come out of stairs, jump out of the windows upstairs.
That's when I was a
And
teenager in the bigger
That's
room. Oh, yeah.
right. See, you used to do that kind of stuff, and
I don't know why I got
remember
rebellious.
one night, I said, "Where's Christine?" Well, she's gone. So I locked the back door, locked the front door, you know, and you still came home.
I still got in the house?
Yes.
Oh,
And
no, I
so
could have done that.
And I figured out how you did it. You remember the bench down in the basement?
Yeah, down in the basement.
You went
window.
out the basement window and forgot to put the screen back on, you know, and so I figured, well, that's how she got back into the house, you see. Very devious woman, you know, but...
Well, did your mom drink with him, or did she?
Not nearly, no.
Not the-
Yeah, she would just have a couple of drinks or so.
But that was
Well,
great.
see, my dad
You didn't think so at the
was
time.
a different kind of
That
drinker
was
than
funny.
Doc. He would gulp, so he would drink real fast, pass out on the floor.
Your dad is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, and
He just does real
It's
slow.
cowboy.
he
He
had an
owned the
ulcer
ranch,
that
okay?
perforated. And
If
he
you
nearly
own
went
the
to death in
ranch, you
just a few
can
minutes.
do anything you want
He
to with the
happened to-
Cowboys.
He
And
happened
he
to,
did everything with the Cowboys, believe me.
but anyway, my dad was such an extreme drinker. He got into a lot of trouble, right? Soon. Like he'd drink rub alcohol. He would drink anything that had alcohol in it, and you usually end up in the hospital. He was really suicidal because of probably the bisexual stuff, which he got into probably when
Now,
he
wait a
was
minute.
just a
Wait a
little
minute.
kid. Guy, I don't know,
I've heard your story for 5 years, okay? I haven't heard these girls in 20.
I haven't heard
See?
hers though.
Yeah, she hadn't heard mine. And
She buys me them
but what I
cowboy,
said
buys
is-
me these cowboy hats, you know?
My dad was
Everybody on
such
this one.
an extreme alcoholic that at 40 he was going to die. He had almost died any number of times. So
When did he die? What age?
he quit drinking, and then he lived.
She didn't ask
25
that.
more
She asked
years.
when he died.
Made a lot of money.
That's great.
Because he was a very smart
He
guy.
could have done it. He
He
was
died
smart.
Yeah,
a
he's very
millionaire, okay? And $1 million bucks.
You did?
He did. My dad died leaving.
I couldn't come up
not
with-
quite, not
well.
that much, 800,000. But it made all. At 40, he would have died broke. My mother probably had to borrow money to bury him. But he lived 25 more years and left. But Doc, I met him. I thought, boy, this guy is very smart. What in the world is he doing? Very smart guy.
I had her fooled, didn't I? I believe the world is called bamboozled. I bamboozled.
Oh, he could handle stuff that I never met a guy that could handle plays, my plays. He could act, he could play the piano some, he could do this, he could do that. And he was a great person for a playwright to me because he had no inhibitions, he would do everything. So I thought, well, he's not going to sober up, so I'm just going to have to, and in this place, he's a rarity. I mean, he's a very smart guy. I tested him out. I know he's
Are you
smart.
listening to this, folks? Because
I believe it when he said he had a high IQ. I believe it. But the mystery is, but I've seen all kinds. I mean, my dad was a very
What's the
smart
mystery?
guy. Why do they get addicted to alcohol?
Well, you're not addicted to anything yourself.
Yeah, it's a choice, but it's also gets a grip on you, and then to me, it's Doc's attitudes that keep him addicted. Because I think being raised as a Lutheran in a very tight church community, I think that got him into rebellion.
these girls, were you raised as any parochial thing?
No,
Did
but
I
I
ever
think
make you
growing
go
up
to
with an
church?
alcoholic makes you.
Did I
Like
ever?
I became really rebellious, and my sister became hermit.
Well, you told me you were
Makes a
very
difference.
angry.
Yeah, I was always angry.
Well, you know
Angry.
why? I know why you were angry.
Why?
You ever looked at your mother?
No, it's my mom's.
If that doesn't scare anybody, I don't know what would. Now, Shirley, on the other hand, I don't know why you're not doing.
Well, he says that his mother and dad they were not drinkers.
No, your dad, I don't know his mother, but his dad was wonderful.
Yeah, I know.
What's your theory about Doc? Why do you think he became?
Wait a minute. We're not here to
Well, maybe
discuss me.
something happened.
We're here to talk about you girls.
Because he was doing well, he went to college, but then something traumatic happened, and then you started drinking, and people who drink kind of self-medicate. It makes them feel different or better. I have a problem because I don't drink like you, but I like to drink because it makes me happy. So, and there's always a reason, but I'd rather not drink. I wish I could be happy without it, but so there's always other kinds of reasons. Like my husband, he'll self-medicate. You have a bad day, you come home and you do it. But over 40-something years, it's a lifestyle now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The longer